Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Kenny Falls returns to the Keswick Tavern at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick this Saturday, May 17th. Kenny will be playing from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. It'll be a great time while listening to some fantastic music, all while having some drinks with your friends. It's this Saturday, May 17th from 8 to 11, Kenny Falls live at the Keswick Tavern, and there's no cover charge. 2 years ago was the last time you heard me on the radio. That is about to change.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
And a good morning. Welcome into the sports section. We are live at Barn Wired at 119 East Marion in Sigourney. Great place to stop in on what's kind of a cold and blustery May morning here in southeast Iowa. Stop in for some coffee and some breakfast to get you going on this Saturday. We do thank Barn Wired for being our host venue. Let's get to it. We've got Sigourney Junior High track. We've got the girls first. We'll also have the boys coming up for Sigourney Junior High track, and also North Mahaska girls golf scheduled for today. And we take it to our host, Jenny Hobbs. Jenny, take it away.
Talking about cold morning, the last week of soccer, youth soccer, of course, it's got to be cold, so that's why the stocking hat again today. Anyway, we have a treat for you guys today. Number one, the state champion middle school hurdler. So awesome, congratulations. Anyway, I'll just go through and you guys can introduce yourselves and tell me what event you guys run.
I am Isabella De Oliveira, and I run the 100-meter dash and the first leg of the sprint med.
I'm Olivia De Oliveira. I run the shuttle hurdle relay, 100-meter hurdles, and 200-meter hurdles.
I'm Collins O'Rourke, and I do shot put.
Okay, so just tell us a little bit about your season. How did you improve? Did you get faster times the entire season? You know, just a little bit of recap for you guys.
I'd say I did pretty well. I didn't beat my fastest time, but I think I did improve, and I still ran pretty fast.
I think I improved as well. My fastest time at the beginning of the season was like 18:56, and it went down to 16:55.
Yeah.
I think I improved, not as much as I would like to, but I mean, starting something new this year was pretty good, so I think I improved a little bit.
Oh, time out. Collins, you started something new. You hadn't thrown shot before, or?
No, last year I threw disc.
Oh, that a girl to reach out and get something different. Okay, let's pass it to Coach. Let's say, so introduce yourself.
I'm Peyton Leathers. I'm the junior high girls coach. Overall, these girls have had a wonderful season. Kind of a rocky road at the start, but once we got things rolling, got things figured out, all of them overall improved quite a bit. They had some good times. A lot of them had plenty of PRs going throughout the season, so overall they did a great job this year.
How many girls did you have out?
We were in the 30s this year. We had quite a few out, so.
How was that juggling, getting everybody in events? And
I tell you what, when it comes to doing heat sheets, That's rocket science right there.
It is.
You know, between both me and Coach Sellers, we have 60-something athletes to get in events. It takes quite a few hours preparing for each track meet, and it's quite tough.
And we discussed a couple weeks ago about orders of athletes and, you know, who runs what and why, and that it is a science. It really is. It's,
yes.
I would say, and I've coached every sport, and I would say preparing for a track meet, you know, the heat sheet, that is tough. It is. It's one of those things that it does take time. You think coaching tracks, you go out there and run, and there's some science to it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk to Olivia here. Sorry to call you out a little bit, but watching Olivia run, super smooth. I mean, you'd never know if you just looked at the top half of her, you'd never know she's like jumping over a hurdle. It's pretty awesome. So tell us a little bit about why you became a hurdler, or did you just happen to be like, oh, hey, I jumped over a hurdle and I'm good at it, and you just kept going from there?
Well, kind of like at the beginning of the season, like my parents took me and my sister to like the track just to like kind of like test us out, see what we like and stuff. And I kind of just like went up to the hurdles and I was like jumping up, and my parents were like, "Hey, she's actually kind of good."
So
at that."
you just started hurdling this year,
Yeah,
and what grade are you in now?
7th.
You're in 7th grade? Okay. All right. Boys and girls, viewers out there, state champion, junior high state champion, and she just started hurdling this year, and she's good. Okay, so what's your goals for the future? What do you want to get down to? What's your time that you want to get?
Like I want to get down to maybe like by the end of high school, I want to be down to like 15 seconds, maybe like, yeah.
All right. Collins, what do you like about throwing the shot put? Or what do you like? And I know you have fun at track meets. So what do you like? What do you like competing at track meets?
I guess it's just fun to see your distance improve, and it's fun hanging out with your friends, and it's a good experience to just try it out, because you don't have to do many events, or you can do some. You can just do stuff you're good at, and it's just fun to go out.
Yeah.
You have a great time.
That's what I tell kids all the time. You have to do junior high track, because there really is not anything better than junior high track. So what do you like about track?
Well, there's something for everyone. I mean, if you're not a good runner, you could always try throwing or jumping. If you're not good at those, you could always try running.
If you're not good at those, you can keep everybody entertained.
Yeah.
We have some of those too. It's all good. Coach, what do you like about track?
Honestly, what keeps me coming back is the kids. We've got such a great group this year, and especially the past few years. We've just had such great groups. They're good kids, you know. They're nice to you. They're coachable. They just love to have a fun time. We can joke around with them. They just make the experience overall that much better, and it's just a great group to be around.
Well, that's the best. I got another question for Olivia. Have you wiped out in a meet?
Actually, no, not really.
My gosh, she's just a natural. Have you hit the hurdle and go, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall? No, you're just so good.
Yeah, I hit the hurdle one time and knocked it completely off the track.
Oh, I love those stories. So what's the future, guys? Are you going out for track? Are you going out? I mean, are you going to stick with this, or what do you think?
I think I probably would stick with it.
Do you guys play soccer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, so you're going to have to make the decision in high school, soccer or track.
Yeah.
Maybe if you talk to your athletic director, maybe you can do both. What do you think? Can you do both?
I don't know. My parents say that grades are the first thing that come first.
What? Grades? Who thought academics is important in school? No, yes, grades are very important. All right, so what do you want to be when you grow up? Let's talk about that. What do you want to be, Collins, when you grow up?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's time. So what's your
Yeah.
favorite thing to do, though? And you don't have to say track. You can say whatever you want.
Probably hanging out with my friends.
You're pretty social. Olivia, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I kind of always wanted to be like a teacher,
What subject?
like history.
There you go. All right. Bella?
Always thought about being like maybe a nurse, but still not sure.
Okay. And what, I guess I didn't ask you what grade you're in. What grade are you in?
I'm an 8th grader.
Okay.
I'm in 8th grade.
All right. And just the little Sevy here. Good deal. Coach, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I actually plan on getting into law enforcement. So right now I work in corrections, but I plan to pursue a career with law enforcement.
I love forensics. So all my classes, we always do a lot of forensics. And we have always planned the perfect murder. But I bet you're the one that could probably solve it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, Steve, do you have any questions for him?
I don't have any good track questions. Track's kind of I didn't run track. I didn't do any track in high school, so no.
All right, I do have one last question. If you could run any event that you don't currently run, what would it be?
I'd like to run as the anchor in the 4x1, which I never got the chance to do.
Why, because you're not the fastest? Oh, dang. Come on,
I guess they just want other people to try it, maybe.
Okay.
I've kind of wanted to try like the other jumping events, like high jump or long jump.
I bet you'd be a good long jumper. I bet you would be.
I'd probably just stick with throwing. Probably just go back to disc, I guess.
No mile?
I tried to convince him. He said no.
Oh, come on, Coach. I know Collins would be great at the mile.
Absolutely.
That's what
That's
I'm
good.
saying.
All right, so what's the plans for the summer? Let's talk summer, because you know it's coming up. When's the last day of school?
Next Friday.
We get out Thursday. Okay, so what's for the summer? What you got?
I'm actually going to be going to like a track training group in Oskaloosa over the summer. It goes for 10 weeks, and I might even do a meet with them.
Nice.
Same thing here.
Oh, so big sister's doing it, so you got to follow along?
No, I just
Okay. I'm kidding. What do you got, Collins?
Softball.
Good. And showing. You got pigs? Or no, you don't do pigs? Cattle?
No, I just do cattle.
Cattle?
Yeah.
What you got? Couple steers and a heifer, or?
Just a pin of 3.
Pen of 3. So you don't have to tame them down?
Nope.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you work it. All right, Coach, what you got planned for the summer?
Mainly a lot of working, but been kicking around taking a trip to Arkansas. So
We're at in Arkansas.
undecided yet.
Oh.
But I've been to Arkansas before, and I really like the Fort Smith area. Some good food in that area. So maybe somewhere around there.
Okay, I did have family in Springdale, Fayetteville, so
Okay.
always been down there. Anyway, go to Arkansas, it's fun. All right, so that's all I got for the junior high girls. Congratulations on a great season. The worthy opponent. And hopefully my kids weren't too much pain in the butt. Sorry Zoe kept beating you, but that's all good.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us on.
You're welcome.
All right, that is Sigourney Junior High girls track here on the sports section. Again, we're live from Barn Wired, and we'll have more coming up next. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Find your Iowa dream home with AE Realty in Montezuma. With unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise, AE Realty is the Montezuma real estate expert you've been looking for. Whether you're buying or selling, AE Realty can help you get the best deal. You can find AE Realty at 321 East Main Street in Montezuma. Call 641-623-2639 or online at www.aerealtyinc.com. All right, we thank all of our sponsors here on the sports section on Steve Shetler Media. Again, we always spend our Saturday mornings at Barnwired, 119 East Marion in Sigourney. We're on the south side of the square. Great place for coffee and breakfast to get you going on your Saturday morning. All right, let me adjust my camera just a hair. All right, we go from Sigourney Girls Junior High track to North Mahaska. Probably, a school that we give tons of coverage to here on Steve Shetler Media. We've got North Mahaska Girls Golf. Yeah, let me get my sports straight. Let's take it to Jenny Hobbs, and you've got the North Mahaska Girls. Jenny.
All right, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and just go down the list and say your name and what grade you're in.
I'm Allie Style, and I'm a junior.
I'm Addison Vanderbeek, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jocelyn Pinkerton, and I'm a sophomore.
All right, so golf, and you guys tell us a little bit about this past week and how exciting it probably was for you. So somebody recap the week for us.
Well, we had our conference golf meet on Monday, and it went really well. We won as a team, and I'm pretty sure that was the first time ever in North Mahaska history that a girls team won. And then we had our meet, what was the day? Yesterday. First round regionals, and we placed second to move on as a team, so that's really exciting.
Where was regionals at? What golf course?
Pleasantville.
Yeah, Pleasantville.
Okay, so was conference there too, or where was conference at? Oski. Okay. So, what'd you shoot? Like, did any of you medal, or did you finish in the top 10? How'd you guys do?
I shot my best score of the season at our conference meet with a 103 on the 18 hole.
Okay.
Well, yesterday I shot my best with a 92, and I got 6th overall there.
Nice. What about you?
At conference, I shot an 88, and we had a card back for first place, but I ended up getting second.
Okay. So, I know we talked earlier in the season about card backs, and would you rather just play another hole to win, like if there's a tie?
Yeah, if it was anything but a par 3, I would, but it was my luck, and I had to shoot a par 3, but it was okay.
All right, so tell us your favorite club. Favorite club in the bag?
I really like my hybrid. That's my favorite club.
Definitely my 7-iron.
Yeah, definitely my 7-iron too.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I need to try my 7-iron more. Maybe I'm not golfing right or something. Okay, so then what's the future look like? What do you have ahead?
Well, we have second round regionals on Wednesday, and we're hoping to make it to state as a team. That would be super exciting.
Where is that at?
It is at Prairie Knolls, our home course.
What? Your home course, and you get to go to state. You get to golf in your home course. So what's the big competition? Who's going to be the best team there? And it's okay to say you guys, but
Probably Martinsdale, St. Mary.
all right.
Are they going to be there?
Yeah.
Is there any other conference schools going to be there? Do they qualify?
BGM.
All right. So what other sports do you guys play?
I'm in volleyball and dance.
Okay.
I'm in volleyball and dance too.
I'm in basketball and track.
There we go. Basketball player. Oh, so you're doing track and golf.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going? How did you do at regionals or districts and track?
We almost made it in our sprint med team. We were really close. But
Did anybody, we might as well give a shout out to track, sorry. Did anybody from North Mahaska make state track?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming Nat, but.
Yeah, she made it in 4 events, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, shocker. Yes, Sarah. Shocker. Well, good. So, what's your favorite thing about golf?
Well, this year the team is just a lot of fun. We got a lot of new players, and it just makes the environment so much more fun. and so much more exciting.
How many girls do you have on the golf team?
6.
6? Enough for a varsity team?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what's your favorite thing about golf?
Definitely our team chemistry going on for the first year. I felt really welcomed, and I love hanging out with our team, and I've made a lot of new connections with girls that I've never really talked to before, and I really like that about golf.
Definitely like our team and the environment. For my first year, it was like super welcoming, and like I never felt stressed there. We've had so much fun at like practices and meets, so it's been really awesome.
That's probably why you're shooting so well. No stress. That's probably a good deal. So, gosh, what else? Okay, what's your mental approach going into a golf meet? Or a golf, like you know you have to hit this putt to win the conference golf meet. What's your mental approach? Yeah, but you always look at down there. You're always trying to pass it off. No, you.
Well, I just try to have fun and relax, because if you're stressed, you're not going to play very good. And I just try to think, what happens, happens. You got to move on. It's the game of golf. Something's going to happen.
Good.
Actually, the more stressful it is, the better I play. Like if we have our coach, Al Hodgman, follow me around, I think that's when I play my best, because he's like, you got to make this shot, and I make the shot. So.
Oh, you're one of those naturals that step up. There you go. I like that.
I definitely just try and like relax and remember like to not be stressed out, because when I'm stressed out I get in my head a lot and then I mess up my shots. So I just always have to remember to like calm down, take my time, not try and rush anything.
Did you guys listen to any sort of music before or on the way there? Or what's playing in the North Mahaska school van on the way to meets?
Well, I fear Brecken Schilling always has aux, so it's usually like MGK. Is that what is it? Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Not really my type of thing, but she loves it.
Okay.
So what's your favorite song to listen to before anything? Or are you not a music person?
Any hype music that can get me going.
Like the 80s? I sorry. I had to throw that out there. I know. I was like, what? The 80s? What's the 80s? Some of the best music and movies of all time. All right.
Well, a lot of times we like don't have a lot of music going. We just kind of talk with each other, laugh, have like a good time on the way up, but usually just sometimes hype music to get me going before like a game or a meet.
So what's your favorite place to stop after? Like my junior high kids, anytime we go to Colfax or anything far away, we have to stop at Chick-fil-A. It's like a must. So what do you guys, do you have a favorite stop afterwards? Or do you ride over with your parents?
Yeah, we ride home with our parents usually.
Oh, geez, that's no fun.
We usually don't really stop anywhere.
Well, good, because you're high school kids and you don't have to do that. Junior high kids they always have to stop. But anyway, that's that. All right, so what's the future plans? What are you going to do this summer? Hang out at the pool?
Yeah.
Does New Sharon have a pool?
It closed this summer.
It's closed?
Yeah.
Make the repairs on it.
Oh. Okay, New Sharon, we got to fundraise, and we got to get a new pool for these kids. Yeah, and it's also jobs for teenagers. All right, so what are you going to do for the summer?
I'm working 4 times a week as a babysitter.
We got the nanny, all right?
Yep.
I'm probably gonna keep golfing some in the summer, keep working on that, and then do a little babysitting, work a little bit, get some extra money.
Okay, and you're supposed to say, like, lift weights and, do conditioning. And that.
We'll have volleyball weightlifting for a while, so.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Are you any of you in 4-H? So you have animals at the fair? Or
FFA, yeah.
Good. All right. So I guess that's really all I got. Good luck the rest of the way, and, go to state.
I know they mentioned briefly their coach, but I'll just ask about the coach. Who is your coach, and do you like him as a coach? Let's put you on the spot.
He might not be watching, so.
Our coach is Al Hodgman. I really like him as a coach. He's taught me a lot. I've had a lot of growth in the past 3 weeks to a month. He's always following us around on the carts on the course.
For like my first time golfing, he's been an amazing coach to have because he's helped me out a lot and helped me like learn a lot of new things that I haven't before and really helped me fix my swing. So then I was ready for all the meets that we had coming up this year.
Yeah, he's just a really good coach and a really good guy. He's somebody you can talk to and joke around with sometimes, and it's kind of hard to make him laugh. So when you make him laugh, it's really funny.
Did we get your plans for the summer, Allie? I know you were saying the pool, but the pool's closed, so.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of stuff for basketball.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to work a little bit. Obviously, golf. Maybe go on a vacation. Just have fun with my friends.
Vacation, what a concept. That'd be awesome.
Is your mom like trying to get you to do some insurance with her at State Farm? Kelly Style is, of course, a huge sponsor here on Steve Sheltner Media, so we had to give her a shout out. Now, we should also shout out that Carrie Kroll is also here, the athletic director for North Mahaska. She doesn't want to be on camera this morning for some reason, but we'll give her a hard time anyway. Carrie and North Mahaska in general, you know, we did a lot of basketball games over the winter, and North Mahaska, New Sharon, very welcoming for myself and Josh Clubb doing the basketball. Of course, Allie was on that team that made it all the way to state. So North Mahaska's got a great athletic department and a lot of really good teams. So
I was going to say, and Ellie has reached out to me. I'm going to be working with the post players a little bit this summer. So with the North Mahaska post players, got to get some work in. And so I'm excited about that for helping you guys out. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Best of luck. And you're not really a talkative bunch, huh? Are you kind of a quiet bunch? Or
It's early.
Oh, it's
yeah,
early.
it's early on a Saturday.
I need more caffeine.
But we appreciate you guys getting up early on a Saturday and coming all the way to Sigourney. Yeah, best of luck in your I guess postseason for whatever, if you want to call that, for golf. So best of luck, and of course I'll be posting any pictures and articles that RD sends my way. So best of luck, ladies, and thank you for coming to Sigourney this morning. Again, we're doing the sports section. We are live at Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney. We'll have Sigourney Junior High boys track coming up next.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
We are always looking for ways to improve, and we do that by embracing new and better technologies.
With each of us having our own areas of expertise, we collaborate together to give you the best care possible.
Striving to give you the best smile, we believe doing things right the first time saves you both time and money.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. All right, we are back live. We're doing the sports section at Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney on the south side of the square. Get some coffee, get some breakfast on this Saturday morning. Do some shopping if you want. Hey, let's take it back. We got Jenny Hobbs as our host. We've got a familiar face with us this morning. Alan Sellers, of course, was the co-host of the first several months of the sports section. Alan's back with some of the junior high boys track guys. And Jenny, take it away.
Well, congratulations. The Sigourney boys track team is Sickle champions. That is awesome. So just go ahead and say your name, what events you run, that sort of thing. You know how it works.
My name's Cole Klett, and I run the 4x8, the mile, and the open 8.
My name's Jaden. I ran the 100, a couple 200s, and a high jump, and I ran the 4x1.
I did not run. PL ran the winning lap. You know, they're.
You did?
Yeah, I did
Oh,
not.
you did?
I watched.
Okay, you watched. All right. Well, somebody's got to, note it for prosperity. So, Jensen, Coach Sellers, tell us a little bit about how many kids you had out. Tell us a little bit, recap of the season.
Kind of a recap of the season was me and Peyton Leathers was the boys' coach, and it came down to the last week before track was starting, and we got talked into doing the girls also. So we ended up with, I believe, 33 girls and 31 boys.
That's awesome.
And you know what? We were very meticulous of, do we take on the girl? I mean, we thought it was going to be a lot, and honestly, it was probably the funnest season we've had. And the girls was so fun, and the boys, I mean, we knew all them guys from football except for Klett here, but you know what? It was a fun season, and the kids competed hard at every meet. I mean, we were in every meet, boys and girls, to try to win them, and yeah, it was a very fun season.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your season. How'd you do at conference in your races?
In the mile, I got second. With my PR is 5:32.
Okay. And how'd the 4x8 team do?
I think we ended up getting fourth, but I don't remember.
How'd the open 8 go?
I got fifth. A lot of fast people.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about our conference. It's tough competition. All right, Jensen, how'd your sickle track meet go?
It went all right. I think I got fourth in the 100, and then I didn't place in any other events other than the 4x1, and we got first.
Yeah, and as Coach Sellers knows, him and I take a lot of pride.
We've battled I mean, the biggest race of the season is the Sigourney Kyoto 4x1.
Yeah.
To see who the fastest is in the conference.
And I just was.
I think we've got you at least 2 years.
Yes, I was short a horse this year. But we still finished third, which was way better than I thought we'd ever do at the beginning of the season. If Max didn't have his ankle, we would have still finished third, but maybe a little closer.
And one of my memories this year is still, before track season started, you and me were talking of, man, I don't know if we can put together a 4x1 or not. And you were like, I just hope we don't finish last. And here we put together a 4x1 that wins conference, sets a new school record, and Hobbs probably thought I'm a big
sandbagger.
Yeah.
He's a sandbagger. And I do want to shout out to my kids. We won the Sprint Med, and my two favorite races are the 4x1 and the Sprint Med. So at least we could. And I will shout out to Rowan Horning he got the baton down probably 15 meters, and he won by probably 15 meters.
Yeah.
So he ran an anchor leg that was just
He ran an
epic.
amazing 400 on that.
So I got to shout out to my kids too. And he won the high jump. But so tell us a little bit about school records. How many school records? Did you guys set any school records personally? Or
this year we set a total of 5 school records, 2 for the girls and 3 for the boys. Olivia set the 100-meter hurdles school record and 1 state.
Yeah.
And Monroe Hammis, I believe the 400 meters, she set a new school record, and that was all the way back from 1987 that she broke that one. And then the boys are 4x1, our shuttle hurdle, and then Riker Vanden Heuvel in the 100-meter hurdles.
They're pretty smooth.
So it was a fun year.
So who's the hurdles coach at Sigourney? Because it seems like you guys are dominating the hurdles lately.
Peyton does a lot with the hurdles. What I love out there is all the coaches, high school, junior high, everybody works together. And like Coach Jensen helped us. I'm probably the least of a coach out there because I feel like, honestly, this year, all I did was run around, probably put on 10,000 steps, making sure everybody was doing what they were supposed to be doing at their position. But, we relied on Coach Jensen, Coach Hahn, Coach Leathers, Gina Heistoffer was our throwing coach. Kaylee Weber helped us out too. So everybody kind of works together, and to me that's how it's got to be for track, because there's so many kids out there.
Well, and you're practicing all at the same time.
Yeah, and there's
too,
so many different events that you just can't be everywhere at once. So,
That is true.
hats off to our junior high kids. They went in, did their workouts, and got out. And
I still find it pretty amazing, and my kids are really good about this too, is not missing any events, not, just always paying attention to when they run and I'm not saying they're ready to run because, they're talking too much and probably aren't stretching and warming up as much, but that's a junior high thing. And I know your kids do the same thing. They're on top of things and ready to go. You don't have to worry about our kids going, whatever. Kyoto, check in. Where's Kyoto? So luckily our kids do a good job of that.
probably one of the more annoying things at a track meet this year between me and Peyton was nonstop kids coming up. Hey, when do I run? When do I run? When do I run?
Oh,
what event am I in?
That's a junior high thing. You have this little posse that follows you. No matter where you go, they find you. What race are we on? Am I going to run now? Am I next? No, you're not till 5 more races. So look at your paper that I gave you. But no. So tell us your favorite thing about track or this season.
Just running the mile, because there's a few people I could keep up with, and it was just fun to run against them.
So do you run against your brother at all?
Not really.
Is he faster than you?
By quite a bit.
We do want to shout out to his brother for making state. Congratulations. Do you think you'll be as fast as him someday?
Hopefully in high school.
Okay, when you get big and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. All right, give her to Jensen. So what's your favorite thing about track?
Really just competing against all the other kids, because you really don't know how good you are until you do track. So.
And I always find there's huge difference between 7th and 8th grade, especially boys. And girls too, but wow. I just thinking about the 200 hurdles, the boys 200 hurdles, watching Graydon Horning run. And, he finished 5th at state in the 200 hurdles in 7th grade, all of them. So, he had like an Ankeny kid above him and all these big schools. And then at conference, he finishes 4th. But I'm looking going, well, those are 3 8th graders that are shaving. And, they're huge. And they mature so much between 7th and 8th grade years. So, and I find that in that 4x1 too. It's mostly 8th graders unless you have a fast one.
And we see that every year in football too, of 7th grade to 8th grade, just an amazing difference of the kids. But that 4x1, it was big, because this one right here beside me, probably one of the slowest kids in football in 7th grade, and then now he's one of the fastest kids.
Well,
for
what
sure.
about Max Peterson?
Yes.
Yeah, he ran the mile last year because number one, he wanted to run it for wrestling. Number 2, because he wasn't one of the fastest kids.
Yeah.
Now he's one of the fastest kids.
It was.
So I just love the transformation between grades.
And Rowan was kind of the same way. Not a fast kid in 7th grade, but look at him. That 1 year. Yeah.
So that's huge. So what do you guys got planned for the summer?
Just running.
Running?
Yeah.
That's what your coach wants to hear, but what are you really going to do? Good politically correct answer, but what? Do you have 4-H animals? What do you got? No? Nothing? You just run and play video games?
Just run.
You don't have to have a job or anything?
Not yet.
Okay, good. All right, Jensen, what you got going on?
Just baseball.
Oh, baseball.
Yep.
Okay, what position you play?
Pitcher, third, outfield, anywhere.
Wherever the coach tells you, right?
Yep.
All right. Alan, what do you have planned for the summer?
Well, let's see. I've got 18 yards to mow, and then I mow the soccer fields, and then I mow a little bit more. And if anybody needs a yard mowed, I mow it. And that's my summer. I put the headphones on, and that's just relaxing time for me.
And that's why he always has the best tan. Well, I want to thank you guys for, again, being the worthy opponent and all the years of competing and helping. Because I always thought that Kyoto and Sigourney Even though we compete separately in junior high track, we've always really worked together and cheer for each other, and I think that's important. Even if it is a competition between us, it's still a friendly competition, and it drives each other to be better. So yeah, I'm gonna be sad that I'm leaving, but I know you guys will take the wheel and be good. So
yeah, Steve, let's give a big shout out to Coach Hobbs and good luck over at Mid Prairie. And yeah, she's definitely been fun to coach with and against and the last few years. And like you said, I mean the rival's there, but yet it's a friendly one. And I even remember up at I think EV or somewhere wherever we were last year or 2 years ago after the 4x1, we took a picture with all the boys together. So
yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. And because they're all playing for SK.
Yep.
And I do want to give a shout out. Sorry, I'm taking your thunder here, but I do want to give a shout out to Aiden Galindo from Keota, and he's a big part of the football team as well, for making state in the high jump. And I'm going to probably start crying, but he's just a great kid. I just wanted to get that on camera that Aiden Galindo is one of the best kids I probably have ever taught and coached. And I do have one story. We had a special girl in their class, and some other teacher had told me that some kids were making fun of her. And so she had gone to the bathroom during class or something, and I am just railing on this class, Aiden's class, now sophomore class, that you need to take care of her, and she would do anything for you, and I was just going off on them. And they're like, we promise we're not doing anything, we promise. So whatever, class is over, they leave. Aiden stays behind and goes, Hobbs, I promise you I will take care of her and I will always protect her. So that's the kind of kid he is. And I don't know. Sorry for crying, but Aiden Galindo is a good one. I tell you what, everybody. And I know we always have great kids. Yep. And I know you guys are great kids. And so be a good kid, please. It's easy to be kind. You don't have to be fast. You don't have to jump far. Sorry, I'm crying. But just be a good kid. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being good kids.
All right.
Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
Got a little emotional there, but...
We do thank Alan and the guys from Sigourney Junior High Boys Track for coming in this morning here on the sports section. Now, Jenny, speaking of which, we'll get to it. We'll take a break.
Okay.
And we'll let you kind of... I don't know if we've talked about what you've got going on.
No, we haven't talked about...
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. You'll kind of tell us what's up here in your future. We'll say who our athlete and team of the week are for this week. So... Again, Sigourney Junior High Boys Track, thank you, and we'll come back with more right after this.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Rocket's Glare Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is a refreshing sweet rosé wine with cherry on the nose, bright red cherries on the palate, and green apple on the finish. Rocket's Glare Rosé is a great sipping wine, or it complements your favorite spicy foods. It's best when served well chilled. Rocket's Glare Rosé is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our more than 350 retailers in Iowa. If you don't see Rocket's Glare Rosé at your favorite store, ask the manager to get it for you.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are. And thanks to all of our sponsors here on the sports section and on Steve Shetler Media. And we are at Barn Wired every Saturday morning for the sports section. Stop in for some breakfast and coffee and whatever else to get you going on a Saturday. What we're looking at on the screen right now is our Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week for this week, as voted on by our viewers and people that engage here on Steve Shetler Media. EBF Girls Track, imagine that, an EBF team getting voted our Team of the Week. EBF just kind of dominates these things. But the girls track team actually hadn't won this yet, so congratulations to EBF Girls Track. They've, of course, got a fantastic athletic department at Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. The EBF girls, they're loaded right now with tons of talent, so congratulations to them. Our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics Athlete of the Week comes from Sigourney High School Boys Track, and that is Jaden Thompson. He can throw a disc and a shot put a long ways, so congratulations to Jaden, our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics Athlete of the Week. Let me get you centered here, Jenny. All right, we're going to bring Jenny back on the screen here. Again, we're going to wrap up our sports section for today. But yeah, Jenny, we haven't had I know this was announced here maybe a week or two ago, but I'll let you tell you what your future is for sports.
All right. Well, I have been hired as the new girls basketball coach at Mid Prairie, and that's my alma mater. So going kind of back home, full circle to back home. And I'll also be teaching at Mid Prairie in the alternative school. So I'll be at the Alternative Learning Center, helping kids, non-traditional students, navigate their way through our education system.
Yeah.
So big change for me. It was just one of those things that kind of fell in my lap type jobs, and it was a very agonizing decision.
Sure.
I mean, I absolutely love the kids at Keota, and I'll still cheer for them. Toby will still be going to Keota, so I'll be around.
Step back from the drive. You're not like, are you moving?
No, no, we'll still live right next to Keota, and
Yep.
I mean, and everybody that knows my driving skills knows that if you're going somewhere, we get there fast. So it's like a 10-minute drive. I can get to school. I mean, same thing when I grew up right by Westchester. I can get to school in 10 minutes. So no different. Put my hair out the window and let my hair dry on the way, and we're good to go. But no, I do want to thank everybody, and I guess I'm going back to black and gold too, from Mid Prairie to Sigourney back to Mid Prairie. But I still have a bunch of black and gold gear to put on, but I proudly wear all my purple and my SK stuff. So
yeah,
and Toby can't wait to play football for SK. So I did have some students ask me, so when Mid Prairie plays SK, who are you going to cheer for? And I was like, I love the single wing. I got to go single wing all the way, so
sure,
I can't change that.
Yeah. So your allegiance is kind of split three ways now.
And just talking with Coach Sellers, I've always been an advocate. I've always cheered for all the teams, and I'm kind of like Iowa State. When Iowa's not playing Iowa State, I cheer for them, cheer for UNI, cheer for Drake, cheer for all the Iowa schools, just like I'll cheer for all the schools that I've coached at, I've helped with, kids come to basketball camp from. Because somebody asked me the other day if I've coached at English Valleys, because everybody knows me there. And I was like, well, their kids have been coming to my basketball camps for 20 years. So, yeah, I pretty much know kids from every conference school, and which makes it, I don't know, it's fun. I just enjoy seeing kids succeed and being the best they can be.
Awesome.
So,
well, congratulations on the new job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do want to shout out to all the kids that made state track. I mean, the list is long. HLV, Tri-County girls, I think have a shot of even winning, state title if they run well and jump well. So, yeah, I think
I've been trying to get those girls on this show for like the last month.
They are busy.
They've had something every single Saturday where they couldn't make it. So maybe next week.
maybe after their state champs.
Yeah.
So, So, and I know Sigourney, Colette made it in the mile and 2 mile, and the Yates, they made it. So, and the Sigourney golf, boys golf, and Keota boys golf both finished first in their districts and moving on to regional. So, I mean, there's a lot of awesome things happening in our area. And,
we could still fill several shows worth of teams and athletes over the next several weeks, and we still wouldn't get them all on. So
exactly.
We do our best,
Yeah, we
but
do.
can't get everybody on all the time. So
Yeah.
and we've got one more week of you as host,
Yep,
Jenny?
yep.
All
And then
right.
it's off to graduation parties and such the next weekend. But luckily, or not luckily, I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. This is the last week of soccer, so I don't have to rush off too fast next week.
Yeah. But yeah, nice windy, chilly day
Oh,
for
of
you
course. Yes.
to end soccer on. Well, we'll do it again next week. And is that all you had for us?
That's all. I guess
That's all. Big announcements.
Yes.
Great guests this
Yep.
morning here on the show. So again, thanks to the North Mahaska girls golf team for traveling here from New Sharon. Of course, North Mahaska always big supporters of Steve Shetler Media, and of course, this, as we mentioned, Sigourney boys and girls junior high track teams coming in this morning too. All right, we'll do it again next week. It is the sports section from Barn Wired here on Steve Shetler Media.